And what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Wavy6 back at it again with another episode. Today I want to talk about how you keep your hair moist for the summer. I had a washing style yesterday. My hair's kind of dried. I applied some oil, you know what I'm saying? And I sleep with my do-rag on, so that means, you know, the do-rag absorbs the oil and your pillow, and you know what I'm saying? It happens. So my hands has to be a little dry. So I'm gonna show you guys how I moisturize my hair and how to apply a little shine for the summer. I'm wolfing. I've been wolfing for 8 weeks, and yeah, like I said, let's back at it. Let me show you guys my progress. By the way, I got if you want this do-rag, you know what I'm saying, I'm not making no profit out of it, but if you guys like this do-rag, you could go to this website right here. You could go to West Tech. You go to West Tech, you could get this do-rag. You know what I'm saying? They got different designs. So I use this to go to work because my job, they don't let us wear any, you know, like color do-rags and stuff like that, like in the sample, like this one. You see, it's kind of do-rag. They don't let us rock with this. So yeah, let me show you guys a washing style. You can see my hand's super late. I got my patch. You get the patch from the same website. You get this one too from the same website. You know what I'm saying? You guys know this. That's Essentials. 360WAVES promote this brand. Shout out to 360WAVES, Pivot to Gold, 360 Jeezy. You know, all these guys, they doing their thing. I'm far from being a elite waver, but you know what I'm saying, I'm working on it. As you can see, I'm trying to correct this side right here because my crown is off center. So let me show you guys real quick. All right. So the moist that I'm using today is this one right here. That's the butter. All right. You can get this for any beauty supplies, Walmart. That's to keep my hair moist. And to give it a little shine, I'm using this 360WAVES pomade to hold my hair down. It smells super good. It smells good, bro. It made me want to take a bite out of it. So, since I'm wolfing 8 weeks, this is my method. You use the comb. I'm gonna use this side because my hair, I got medium hair texture, so my hair is not coily. If you're wolfing longer than that, you use the big one. So what I do, I wake them up. Remember, you got hair, the hair that is growing, you know what I'm saying? You wanna make sure it gets the oil. So I take my time, you know what I'm saying? I make sure, I don't like forks. So I make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything is up. If you know your pattern, you can play with it like I'm doing. You see that I brush all this with one hand. If you're able to do it, do it. You just make sure, you know what I'm saying, you don't create forks. But I make sure that I always switch my hands. Right here, this is the fork that I'm working with. Right here, you see it's coming out. This one is gonna come out eventually, so. Just gotta wake your hair, you know what I'm saying? Wake them up. He knows it's time to work. Boom. Okay, now my hair is combed. Everything's up. Let's go to the... All right. Camera's fixed already. Let me see. You guys can see it. All right. First, I'm gonna apply the butter. You could take a dime, you could take a quarter. All depends on your measuring. Okay, I'm gonna apply, this is the butter. Okay, look, this is like a quarter right here. So, put it in your hands. Put it in your hands. PVGO, that's the PVGO status right here. I'm wolfing for 8 weeks, so. Reason why I'm wolfing, I'm gonna go to 10 weeks. I'm gonna go on your back. You know what I'm saying? After you apply this product, make sure you wash your hands. Even though you're gonna apply the other one, make sure you wash your hands so you don't get the brush, these products on the brush. Okay, just go in for a little bit. Don't get desperate. Just take your time, go with your angles. Remember, this is to keep your hair moist. This product has water, so if your hairs get curled up or frizzy with this product, then use it. All right. Just gonna wash my hands real quick. Take the product out of it. Alright, clean my hands. My hands is clean. That's the first one that I applied, the butter. Now I'm gonna give it a shine. Now I'm gonna apply the 360 wave style, the pomade, just to give it a little shine. So when I take my do-rag off, it looks silky. This time I'm not gonna go OD on it because I already put a lot of moist. So I just go with a dime. This is to keep my hair down and to give it a shine. So when you take your do-rag off, you know what I'm saying? People, they're gonna know it. I do it by sections. Forward, and I apply it here. To the back, get away in the back. Side, back, side, forward, forward, side. You see my hands getting frizzy, so I already know how to deal with it. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna clean my hands real quick. Always wash your hands after you apply product. If You don't want the product to go to your brush. Then your brush gonna get dirty. And then you're gonna have to clean your brush. So when you hold it right here, it's gonna get dirty, the handles. I clean my brushes monthly. Might sound gross, but I don't need to brush it every week. So now this is the soft, extra soft. Now we wanna lay it down. So let me see, how can I start? I'm gonna start on my back because this is what I'm fixing. I'm fixing my fork. So YouTube, yeah, it's a brush section I'm doing real quick. Right there where you see where I'm brushing at, that's where I got the fork. I'm trying to correct it. I created a fork because I had a 540 before. But now since I realized that I was brushing wrong on that side, I fixed it, and now, everything is running smooth. I just got to be patient with it. When you got a fork, you just got to be patient. Eventually, it's going to run out. And at the same time, what I'm doing is I am doing a little crown work. I always trying to finish my brush section with a crown work. If I don't do it first, I do it last. Because every time that you brush your pattern, your crown get a little messed up because, you're brushing on all your hair and your crown is not that big. So every time that I do a brush section, I end up with
I'll be back. I'm going to fix the camera so you guys can see my back. Okay?
With the crown work. So what I did is that I fast forward the video. As you can see, I'm putting the butter. Give it a gold diamond. I apply it all over, the back, front, everywhere. You got to make sure it, do a little brush section with your hands while you're applying the butter on it. Make sure everything comes out of your hand. What I did right there, I brushed my I put water in my hands, and now I'm gonna apply the 360 style, which is the pomade, so I can give a little shine to my hair since I'm wolfing 8 weeks. At the same time, I want to keep my hair down, even though I work with the do-rag on my job. But when I go out, special occasions or whatever, I make sure, I lay it down. What I'm doing now is gonna do a brush section real quick. So hit those angles. Make sure every time you put palm or whatever, make sure you hit your angles. Be precise. Because if you don't be precise, what you're gonna do is you're gonna create a fork. And having a fork is easy. Creating a fork is easy. Getting rid of the fork is the hardest thing because you gotta wait for the fork by itself. To come out your hair. And it has to move all the way to the end, to the edge of your head so it could come out. That's the only way you're going to get rid of the fork. So what I'm doing is doing little crown work. As you can see, every day you got to work on your crown work. Remember, you got to train your hair to go the form that you want. The hair's not going to go the form that you want by itself. You got to brush it. Every day you got to be precise. You got to be consistent with your brush angles. If you brush that way, keep it that way. I see a lot of guys that they brush one day horizontal, one day they flip the brush to go higher, and then they flip it again. If you brush one side, keep it like that, because that's gonna help you. Your angles to come faster and your waves to develop faster. So that's what I learned. So make sure every time you brush, make sure you remember how you're using your brush. Because if you don't remember how you brush, and one day you come and brush it this way, you're going to create a fork because the hair is not going to know where you want the hair to go. I learned that in the long process. But, I've been waving for 1 year, but I studied the game. It's not like I just, apprentice and practice and whatever. I learned the game. I see how the angles is. I see how to use the brush. And I study my hair. I got off-center crown. So that's the main thing you got to focus. When you scalp your hair, make sure you look at the pattern your hair grows and locate the crown. That's all I can say to all the new beginners.
Pay attention more to that side. That's how you're going to get it. Don't show love only to the good side. Make sure you show love to the bad side. The good side's already done, so top of your ear. And forward, horizontal. I already know my angle, so I move a little faster. Forward, doing the little crown work right here. Forward, and forward. A little faster now. Don't look bad. I do washing style. I do scramble and another washing style like that. Depends on my hair. My hair is really dirty. You know what I'm saying? I scramble my hair. But if it's not that dirty, they don't itch like that. I do washing style with my powder. A lot of people do it different, but that's my way to do it. You know, if you know your angles, you can play with it. Make sure you do it right. You don't want to create a fork. The forks is easy to get. To get a fork is easy. The hardest thing is to take it out. All right. I know this video is a little long, but as you can see, I did like a crown section at the same time. All right, Wavy 6. Enjoy the video. Leave a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Any feedback, negative, positive, don't worry. I'll convert into positive. Stay safe. Peace and love. Maria.